Hi friends, welcome to Ru's Kitchen and Garden. So a few days ago, we had a few friends over for dinner and I had made this mutton recipe along with a few other things. But this mutton recipe was very well received and appreciated. In fact, one of my friend wanted to know how I made it. So I thought let me document this recipe so he can refer to it and so can you whenever you all want it. It's a very simple recipe. Not too many ingredients are required, but what is required is muscle power because you have to keep stirring this mutton for a very long time. So let's see what ingredients are required and let's see how to make this mutton. Okay, so the ingredients required for this mutton are, of course, 500 grams of fresh, nice mutton, good quality. Then you need 300 grams of 3 to 4 medium sliced onion, thin sliced fine. 1 small tomato, okay, chopped fine. Small tomato. 100 grams of peeled cloves of garlic, 100 grams, yeah. And 10 to 11 grams of ginger. This needs to be grated fine, so pound fine. So I'm giving it to Maribek to pound it fine. Then you will need 1 bay leaf, 1 piece of cinnamon, 4 to 5 cloves, so 4 to 5 black pepper, 2 green cardamom pieces, 2 pieces, 4 to 5 cloves, 2 pieces of black cardamom, 5 dry red chili. Now this is the spicy variety, yeah. You need 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, jaifal. Then you need half cup of heated, fumed, cooled mustard oil. You can even take half cup ghee if you want, but ghee will mellow the flavor. Mustard oil will bring out the flavors. You need salt as per taste. You need around approximately 200 ml of plain water. And this is 1 tablespoon Kashmiri mirchi powder for color, 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon garam masala, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and half tablespoon of coriander powder. Alright, this is what is required for this mutton. Let's start the procedure now. Right, so I have put this pressure cooker on high flame. You need to layer this with all the onion. Okay, just layer this with all your onion here. First goes the onion layer. On your onion layer goes your mutton. Put your mutton on the onion layer. Then add your tomato. Add all the ginger and garlic paste. Add all your dry spices, spice powder. And then add all your whole spices. There goes the red chili, your 2 black cardamom, your 4 cloves, 2 green cardamoms, your 4 to 5 black pepper, your 1-inch piece cinnamon, your bay leaf, and on this grate fresh 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. Okay. That is it. Then add your mustard oil, half cup from top. Okay. And also add your salt as per taste. Okay. Add a salt here. That's it. And now you see I have not added any water. All you need to do now is just close it and put the pressure on for one whistle on high flame. That's it. Let the pressure settle down automatically. Do not force release the pressure. And open the pressure cooker. Now you see, let me give you a close-up look. You'll see there's a lot of water inside. Now all we need to do is keep mixing everything and dry the water. So now I'll start the process of just mixing everything and drying the water. Let me start the gas again. High flame. Let me get a spoon. Now just keep mixing this and drying the water. Yeah, that's what we have to do. I want you to see the color. It's slightly orangish. This is 15 minutes of stirring. Let me change the light mode. Yeah, see the color? It's deepening. The gravy is getting thicker. So this is 15 minutes of stirring. Okay. When the mutton starts like this to touch the bottom, you need to add half a teaspoon more of garam masala. So we already added 1 teaspoon of garam masala before, right, when we had made the mixture. So we had added 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Now when this mutton starts to leave oil from the sides and starts touching the bottom of the pan, add half more teaspoon of garam masala. That is it. And again mix it nicely till the oil releases. Now you see this oil has started to separate, right? Can you see the oil here? All this, it started to separate now. So at this stage we are going to add our 200 ml water. Now how much you need to add, it all depends on you. If you want a thicker gravy, add less water. If you want a thinner gravy, add more than 200 ml water. I am going to add little by little, and you should also do the same. Add little by little. So this 200 ml water I am going to add little by little. Give it a stir. Again add some water. Once this evaporates, give it a stir and finish my 200 ml water like that. Yeah. Now it's been around 45 minutes of mixing, continuous mixing. So again I've added some more water and I'm going to give it a nice mix again. Once I feel that this water has also been absorbed or soaked in, then I will again add little more water. But I am not exceeding 200 ml of water. So you should also see. But if you want it to be a thinner curry, then you can add around 300 ml water. Don't exceed 300 ml water, right? Now I finished adding all my water and I am going to again put the pressure cooker lid on. This time it's going to be on a slow flame for one whistle, high flame for one whistle and 3 whistles on slow flame. Alright. If your mutton is not cooked even after that, you can increase the whistles on slow flame. But repeating once again, first whistle high flame, 3 whistles slow flame. Let's continue. Just thought I should draw your attention to this. We used around 100 grams of garlic and we used around 3 onions. So I have collected the peels of this onion and garlic. I will soak them in water for half a day or 1 day. Then I will filter it out and I will go and water my plants with this water. This is excellent fertilizer and it will also repel insects. And I won't throw these after filtering also. I will go and bury this in my soil. So I just thought while we are doing cooking, we should also look at some gardening tips. Hope this helps. Hi, so now 4 key points that I have learned over the years making this mutton is one is mustard oil. Do not use raw mustard oil. Always heat it, fume it and then use it. Otherwise, it's going to change the entire taste of your mutton. It's only going to taste of sharp mustard oil. So make sure mustard oil is cooked. Secondly, if you have no nutmeg, then you can use 1/4 teaspoon of fennel powder. Okay, so do not use fennel seeds, but 1/4 teaspoon of fennel powder. Again, fennel is also a very sharp flavor, so don't exceed that quantity. Third point is, I know stirring is cumbersome, but do not skip that step because it's a very crucial step. That is what will bring out the true flavor. That is what will bring out the true color. As you see, when you're stirring, you will see the color develop. So 45 minutes, trust me, in mutton world is not too long to stir. There are recipes which require 2 hours of constant stirring. It's kosha mangsho, I have done that, and if you need a recipe for that, do let me know. The fourth point which I made a note of is now quantity. If you're making this for 1 kg, today we made it for half a kg, but if you're making it for 1 kg, do not just simply increase your tomato and do not simply increase water in the second step of cooking. Tomato for 1 kg can also be 1 big tomato or like 1 big and half a small tomato, because tomato leaves a lot of water. If you see in the first step, there was no water added. All the water in the mutton was its own water and tomato water. So when you're increasing the quantity of mutton, obviously its own water is also more, and then tomato's juice will also be more, and then you'll end up just trying to dry the water off and you'll be very tired. So even if you're making 1 kg of mutton or more quantities, use your judgment to increase the quantity of tomato. Now in the second part, when we are adding 200 ml water, if you're increasing the weight quantity of mutton, do not increase the water by leaps and bounds. Just increase maybe like, little bit of water, maybe 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, increase from 200 to 300 ml. So for 1 kg, I think you can easily use around 325 ml of water. That should be more than enough. Yeah, if you want curry, then the story is different, but if you want to have it like a semi-thick preparation, which is tastier by the way, so do not increase too much water. So that is it. These are the 4 key points that you need to keep in mind. Now my mutton is still getting ready. Once it's done, we'll see how it looks. Now it's been some time, there's not much pressure. Just let's open the pressure cooker. Oh, lovely. See the oil floating on top, and now let's see how it's cooked. Nice. So this is it. Oh, it's nice gray, semi-gravy kind of saucy mutton. Now let's transfer it to a nice bowl and add some fresh coriander leaves to this. So this is done, friends. I've added coriander, transfer it to a nice bowl. If you like today's recipe, please do like, share and subscribe, and do comment below and let me know how yours came out. Thank you. Bye.